Hello, hello, hello. This is El Michelle, and I am here to talk to you about what's your story. A lot of us know a lot of people that are in business that want to become entrepreneurs, but many of them make the simple little mistakes. One is getting into business because they see other people get in. That's the biggest mistake. Two is getting into business but knowing what your passion is, but you just don't know how to get it started. Three, just knowing that you can do whatever you want to do, but a lot of us don't know. So what we tend to do is get into different businesses. Let me make a disclaimer. There's nothing wrong with any of the businesses that all of y'all are in. Lord knows I've been in so many businesses since I became wanted to become an entrepreneur since started 1989. And over the years, I've watched a lot of people go from a straight mountaintop high to a straight down to the valley and wish that they never had gotten into business. A lot of times we get into a lot of business because of pressure. But what I want to do and teach and educate is showing you how to take what you love doing and turning it into more clients and also making money. You look at what's going on now, and a lot of people are taking advantage of great opportunities of getting into business. And what I do with El Michelle Enterprises is one, give you a little background. I'm a radio personality. I'm an author. I'm working on my second book, motivational speaker and an entrepreneur consultant. What I love doing is basically just teaching folks simple little techniques that will take their business to the next level. And whether you're in business, you're never too late to have not to have, but to get a coach or a mentor or get with a group that's in the same type of business that you're doing. A lot of us make those mistakes of saying, oh, I don't need no extra help. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. That's fine. That is a personal choice. But for those that want to take their business to the next level and learn how to move to the next level. Sometimes we're in a stuck situation. For the longest, I was just in business just to be in business. I knew I had a desire and a passion to teach, but I would give it just to the ones that would listen. And then some of those folks didn't take heed and apply what I was saying. A lot of times we can go overboard. First of all, share, because sharing is caring, because you never know who's watching. But if you want to learn just a simple little small techniques to speaking, learning how to acquire more clients, wanting to make that money, eventually walk away from your job, but have a plan. If you want to write a book, can show you simple steps that will get you in the right direction. Show you that ego, and let's be real, a lot of us have egos. Learn how to get past those egos and to say, you know what, I need that help. I thought I had it going on. I can learn something. I'm willing to take in what you have to say. And it's okay. You know, a lot of times when we get into business, we tend to just think that we can do it on our own. No, it takes a team. It takes a village. It takes for folks to have accountability partners. And when I mean by accountability partners, accountability partners are the ones that allow, you're going to make mistakes, but they see something and they say, no, 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 try this, listen to this one, listen to that. I mean, I listened to um, Lisa Nichols, Cheryl Woods. Um, it's another great one. One is my life transformation coach, Tina C. Hines. Um, I have uh, Brian McNeil, Lisa Santiago McNeil, Martha Cooper Hudson. Oh, the list could go on and on. But we're all in the same field. And I would be the first to say I wish that I had great mentors, but I wasn't walking into what I love doing. What I'm offering is one-on-one free consultation to sit down and just 25, 30 minutes and see what or where you are in your business, or if you want to start, what steps you need to do to keep moving forward. And it's basically simple steps. And then once we sit down and have a consultation and you feel if I'm a right fit and I feel if you're a right fit, what I'll do is schedule you for a trial session. And with that trial session come with more sit down and talk, see what you have already, what you already have planned, and get a journal. Start writing down your dreams and your visions, because you'd be surprised of things that'll pop into your head. And if you don't write them down, you got your phone, you can actually put them into your phone, and those will be your notes. Because when we sit down and talk, I want to see what ideas that you've already come up with since we talked. And a lot of times it's not about the big fancy presentation on, all that. Sometimes it's just basically just sit down and just have a conversation. And the more you talk, you find out that a lot of times you can answer your own question. Because one of my clients, she was merely saying that she just wanted somebody to listen. And she had wonderful ideas. And a lot of times we can get with people that will hear our ideas and then know what's best without finishing hearing it. And I just love when I can sit down and talk to somebody and just say 2 or 3 things and they just start flowing. And you want to be really transparent. A lot of times we get with folks that, I hate to use the word, but they are know-it-alls. I'm not saying that I'm a know-it-all. I just know what I've been through, what I was taught, and that I can teach and be teachable and be coachable, to show you how to be teachable and be coachable, because it's basically just simple steps. A lot of times we tend to stay in a box. What I want to do is get you outside of that box. And that's another thing. There's a lot of that. But when you're with genuine people that has been through a lot and they don't mind sharing it, somebody's dropped a seed into my life, and now it's time for me to plant a seed. What business have you been wanting to do? Now is the time. Now is the time to start that business. Now is the time to write that book. Now is the time to relaunch your business. What I mean by relaunching is just sitting back and going back over what you have done, and now sit back and say, okay, I've done this, and this. Maybe I could have done this better, or I should have tried this. Now's the time to do this and do that. Just rethink your business and then take it to the next level. Get on podcasts, listen to motivational speakers. And a lot of times, I always said about you can't always be in everybody's pocket. But sometimes, a lot of the times, not sometimes, but a lot of times, A lot of the great speakers will give free webinars. And you just have that pencil and paper or a pad and just take notes and then apply it to your business. Apply it to your business. And they have thousands and thousands and thousands of clients. But if you can just take 2 or 3 things, you'll find out that when you apply it to your business shoots and it spreads and it grows. So I also want to show you by when I was working with Brian K. McNeil, I learned that I had 5 things on the right, 5 things on the left that I wanted to do, and I had no order. And that's a lot of times, a lot of mistakes that we make as entrepreneurs. We are out of order. We don't know which one is first, which is second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. When you get with a coach or a mentor, they help you to put those things in order. And it could just be, like I said, simple little steps and little techniques that you probably never thought of, or you thought of it, but you would really, let's be real, too scared to actually move forward. What we do is show you how to take things to the next level. Implement what you had thought about doing. What do you have written down? I have a packet. And I was afraid, I'm going to be honest with you, I was afraid to move to certain levels. Knew what I was talking about and didn't realize that I was giving tips to certain people. But when they were coming back to me and saying, you know what, I tried that and it worked. I'm like, I just gave away some free information. Well, let me try it for another year, giving out some more advice. Then I walk away and be like, oh my gosh, do you know how much people will pay for information like that? So I made it in my mind this year, 2020. Okay, well, 2020, that I'm no longer going to give away free information. Now, some people will get it. Those are the ones I know that will. But like I said, what I'm offering is, with my entrepreneur consultant, is free consultation to sit down and let's talk about your dreams and your visions. And then see if I'm a right fit for you, you're a right fit for me. And then we'll take it to the next level of a trial session. And you make an appointment so that we can sit down and talk. We can either do it on the phone or we can do it by Zoom. Some people like Skype, so I have that available as access too. We need to start now having our own. There are a lot of more Black-owned businesses. It doesn't matter whether you're black, white, red, green, doesn't matter. We all need to have our own. I know we're in this phase of the virus. Now we're in the phase of Black Lives Matter. But guess what? Your life matters too. Your dreams matter. Your passions matter. Somebody needs your services. Somebody needs your services. And yes, it's the 2020 vision. What is your vision? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What is it that you always wanted to do? Is it that book? Is it that play? Is it that poem? What is it that you want to do? Is it a talk show? Is it a podcast? Let's sit down and talk. Does anyone have any questions? Would anyone like to get on and say, something that they're doing that they want to do? If you got a question, let's see. Never know. I'm just saying. But if you would like to, I forgot how to ping this junk. Let me do this. I also want to send you all to, I have an e-commerce page. Give me a second to put it in. my e-commerce page. If you go on there, I'm adding some new things on there. Actually, I made cigar pokers, and I have them actually on my page. I don't know if you can see them. These are my long sticks. These are my nub sticks. I have a few more. There are actually a few on my page. I have to upload some more. These are my long ones. So I've added to my plate, along with my entrepreneur consultant, motivational speaking. I just love, as you can see, I love talking. I think somebody want to come on here. Who is that? Oh, this is Miss Spine. Oh, let me get Miss Spine on here. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me add you, sweetie. Okay, so I am selecting, and it won't, it's being a spirit. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel you back out and then redo it again. Or I can do it. Let me see. Yeah. I cancel you out, redo it again. One of the things I love doing is, like I said, from being around a lot of great mentors, I was able to just watch and learn and realize that I didn't have all the answers for my business. And I didn't have all the right answers. And I wound up had to get mentors. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't anybody tell you that there's no such thing as that you don't need a mentor. Those are the people that are stuck where they at. They refuse to move out the way. Their ego is taking over. I hate to say it, their business is not growing. They just are stubborn. And let's keep it real. They just don't want to move to the next level. And I'm sorry if I'm not reading all of y'all's comments, because I want to stay focused. Can y'all hear me clearly? Hello. Do that. Can you hear me? Miss Spine? Carissa? What happened? You're frozen. You're frozen, darling. I know. I'm a try it again. See, this is how I know that the devil's busy. Because when great people want to get on and talk, what happens? Try one more time. But yes, get a great mentor. Get and how can I say it? There are a lot of groups that are out there, and sometimes a lot of groups are not meant for everybody. What you want to try to find is a group or a coach that y'all are in the same field, that you're flowing in the same direction. I can't, like I always say, why would I take advice from a surgeon? I don't want to be a surgeon. My field is in media. My field is in sales and marketing. Also, if you want to have or ever thought about having your own talk show, I want you to check us out at re-tv.net, and then hit us up on info at, hold on, at RETV, which is our relationship entertainment television. If you ever thought about having your own show, or you thought about taking your business to the next level and would like for your commercial or your ad to be seen, hit us up on check out RETV, download the app. You can find us on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and soon to be on what I'm not going to butcher the name of, but is it Roku? Y'all know what I'm talking about. We're soon to be on there. But if you ever thought about having your own talk show, or if you just want to take the chance and step out on faith and have your own show, jump on there. Also, if you want to be a guest on either the Ladies Lounge, which is also on RETV, or you want to be a guest on the El Michelle Show, hit me up. You can inbox me afterwards, and let's sit down and talk. Also, I'm trying to get Miss Span on here, but I don't know why I don't want to add her. Carissa, try one more time, sweetie. It's a wonderful thing. You sit there and watch other people do it, and then you do it. And if it had not been for the great mentors that I had, I would not be where I'm at today. I have no problem jumping on the mic. I have no problems jumping on here. Let's see if we can make this happen. It's a wonderful thing. You get so many people. Hello, darling. Turn your feedback. Can't hear your feedback.
Is it better?
Yes. Woo! Live.
Okay. All right.
What's
All
going
right.
on, my dear, my dear, my dear? How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you so much for having me on your live tonight. So I do have a question for you because I've been watching you. I see how awesome you are with your coaching and how you've helped others transform their business, and you've helped me behind the scenes not knowing. And, like you said, you give information, and I've been gleaming from the nuggets that you give, the suggestions that you've made. And so I've made the changes in my business. I can see the results from the changes with just a little small tweaks that I've made. Um, I do have a question for you because I know that you asked what's on the inside, or what are you doing, what's going on with the book. So I've completed a book, but I've also most recently I completed an ebook. But on my platform, on my website rather, my website platform, I don't have the ability to put the ebook into the hands of my client or the public. And so that's something that I struggle with because I don't know how to get it out there, although it is available.
Okay.
So where do I go? Like, what do I do? Or is that something that we can talk about offline? Because I want help with that because I have the book that hasn't been published. Now I have an ebook. I'm working on another piece that I have to publish, and so I want to begin to put that out there for my clients, for landlords. So one of the things that I do is I show landlords how to attract their ideal tenant in any economy, even in a pandemic. But I help them to improve the way that they do business, and so people are relying on me to get them that information. It's just that now I'm struggling with, okay, how do I get them that information in addition to my online coaching program that I have?
Well, we are going to, I can answer that question now, and then we are going to talk off.
Okay.
One of the ways that you can actually do that is on your website. You can, for certain clients, you can actually, if you already have a link, you can just go ahead and start floating that link out where they can get the ebook, because you should
Okay.
already have a link where you can go and see it. So there should be already a link there. But for your clients that are paying clients, um, that is part of the package. You want to put that as a package. Unless you're going to, like I give out free nuggets, you give out just a little bit of nuggets so that you can say, you know what, I really need to talk to her, and you make
Hmm.
that appointment. And if they buy into the product and the system, that will be part of the package, is giving them the ebook. Now, if you just already have it where they can get the ebook on your page, you just add the link if you want to go that route. So there's two routes that you can actually go. Is one, free by putting it on your website so they can see it, and then post up your book will be coming out soon. Or you can go ahead, once they become a client, that's part of the package, is the ebook, so that that can be their guide, that's part of your syllabus, that they can follow along with you as part of their session.
Okay. Okay.
And like I said,
All right.
we can talk more offline, but I want everybody to know, um, we've been down this road a long time. And y'all, just to watch her, I've also have learned to do things by watching her. So we learn from each other. And that's the beauty of it. We are in two totally different businesses, but we are in the same business. And the business is teaching and sharing information. So
That's
see,
correct.
it doesn't matter what business that you're in, but if you're in the same line, it can be different businesses. We can always bounce off of each other. And I
Hmm.
really value and appreciate um, you being transparent, and also spot checking me on some things. And that's another thing too, everybody. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. And able to take constructive criticism. You know when somebody's being
Hmm.
vindictive and they being messy, you know, ah la la la, ah la la, I don't hear you, and then click them off. But when it's constructive criticism that you feel it in your spirit and then you use it, it makes a big difference. Makes a big difference
That's
in the world.
that's so true. That's so true. And I think that because of that, that's how we are actually strengthened when we can receive constructive criticism. Because um, what sticks out to me is a philosophy that my dad shared. I was a little girl. He's 93, still alive and doing well. But one of the things that my dad instilled in me at such a young age, he said then, just as much as he says now, he calls me Chris. He says, Chris, it's just nice to be nice. People don't have to be nice. And so when you find people who are genuine and authentic, when it sticks, go with what flows,
Oh yeah.
you know. And so that's the thing for me, because um, I feed off of your energy. I feed off your authenticity, your positive vibe, because you are brilliant. And like you said, we're in different businesses, but neither one of us, we're so grand or great that we can't glean from the wisdom and the knowledge of each other. And so I'm better, I'm stronger, I'm more confident in my business and the services that I offer my clients. And I'm sure that, it adds value for you. So it's like we are a culture add for each other. And
Oh
so
yeah.
I'm just excited to be on the platform with you.
I'm just honored that you received it. A lot of times people say stuff, and my life is about to slap me in the face. Hold on, y'all. You're about to see something happening. It never happened on TV. You get hit by your own light. But I really appreciate that, because a lot of times we don't hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it's not nothing to be like, yeah, yeah. No, it's just being humble, take in, absorb what they said, look at what you're doing, look at the stuff that you've done, 'cause I'm gonna look back at it, and if I don't like you, don't click, and we be doing it again. But it's practice. When I'm talking to you, I'm also mentoring myself. You know what I'm saying? With negative stuff, we tend, yes, we're going to hear it, but when we have mentors, those accountabilities that come together, they build a force. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
It,
yeah.
it bounces back off.
Right.
So when you get with a group of people that are in the same field, yes, we're going to, we're human. We're going to take in that negative, but then when we talk to each other, it washes it out. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
just washes it. It just, just like he won't he make you clean? Oh, I'm sorry. Inside, won't he make you? It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We have to be accountable for ourselves. We have
Right.
to show ourselves approved. And you will know when somebody is pulling that BS cord. You know what I'm saying? When they pulling that negative, that bad energy. Now it's time to remove yourself.
You
Take what you
automatically
learned
know.
from them, reapply it, break it down, rebuild it, and then move on.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I've been with some wonderful, great, great mentors. And then at the end of the day, when it came down to the nitty gritty, it was just a mirage, a facade. It was just, it just wasn't what it was. So what I do is I take that and say, you know what? This is not how I want to be treated.
Right.
This is not how you treat people. I'm just going to learn from that and do better. You know what I'm saying? There's one way
Hmm.
of believing in people's dreams, and then there's another thing of just moving and then you don't do nothing with it. Let
Right.
them go ahead and fall by the wayside. But what I'm going to do is keep moving forward, keep my mind open.
Hmm.
I always tell everybody like this, you got this is all the stuff that we've done. I've done
Hmm.
this, and this. But guess what?
Hmm.
I got room for growth. I got room for training. This. When you get like this, that means you're dealing with one man on the island. I don't want to be that because I won't be able to grow. I want to be able to
Right.
learn more and spread it. Like I said, somebody planted a seed in me.
Hmm.
Now it's time for me to plant a seed in somebody else. Whether it's just one or two
That's
little
right.
tips, back and say, look, I done this, and this. When I say y'all that this chick here has blessed me, um, it was just blessing after blessings after blessings over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? All last week, it was just blessings after blessings after blessings, and I didn't cry. I held it until after I got off the phone. Oh no, I did do a little
Did
something in
you?
my eye. I had to get it out, but I felt so good that I had to just keep going. It was no time. I ain't gonna be probably until after 2 o'clock because I had so much on
Okay.
my mind. Had so much on my mind, excuse me, that I just had to get it out. I had to
Hmm.
just start thinking of what I'm gonna do for the next day. And that's
Hmm.
what you have to do because sometimes God or whatever higher power you have will wake you up. You're like, okay, hold on, Lord, hold on. Okay, going back to sleep I go. You know what I'm saying? Because with
Hmm.
entrepreneurs, when you decide, excuse me, when you decide that you want to make that journey, we really don't sleep. We really, really don't sleep. We take maybe cat naps. Now, for the ones that have to work 9 to 5, God bless y'all. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your part-time job because your full-time job is going to be what you've been wanting to do. And note that your part-time job is funding your full-time. Your part-time
Hmm.
is funding your passion. Your part-time is funding your purpose. and you got to see it. Right now, we're in a time where you can start thinking about what you want to do, where you want to
Mm-hmm.
go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what I love to do is I don't care what business that you're in. Let's sit down and talk because you just never know. You never thought about, like, I'll give you an example. When I was back home in Maryland, I was at the Sprint store and there was some ladies that was selling Avon. And I can't buy Avon for everybody because I got family member been doing it about 155 years. So there's certain products that you just cannot get into. They gonna know because it might be in their downline 100 levels deep. But I went on and got my phone fixed, and then they was kind of slow. And I just asked them. I said, "Well, how many people know that you do Avon?" She's like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Well, how many people in your neighborhood? How many houses?" And she's like, "Oh, I guess 250, I guess." I said, "Well, how many people out of 250 know that you sell Avon?" "About 5 houses." I said, let's do the math. 250 and subtract 5. So you mean to tell me that all these rest of these houses don't know that you do Avon? So they pack it up, and the lady got a piece of paper. She said, hold on. And we asked the man. He was like, "Do y'all mind?" Like, he said, "It's slow. Y'all can sit here." I had a class and just was giving them simple tips that you can, once we tell you stuff, and this is for anybody, if you take the advice of people, check, see what we're talking about. Google it. Check the RS. You may not find some of the stuff because they're trying to hide it, but check. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to be a landlord and you don't know the right techniques, hit Carissa up. I'm just saying. Matter of fact, how can they find you? And when is your next class and everything? Where can they find you?
Thank you for asking. So they can find me online, carissaspann.com. That's Karissa, span, SPANN.com. I am starting up my next class, 6 week online landlord and tenant coaching, starting July the 20th. I am enrolling now. So invitation only. So if you are interested, you can check me out online. You can also email me. My email address is
And she'll put it
first
in the
name,
she'll put it in there too when she goes. So go ahead, email.
email address, first name, last name, carissaspan at gmail.com. So also, I do have a Facebook live every Monday at 7 p.m. I'm sorry, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Facebook page. You can catch me live where I'm giving tips for landlords and housing providers, as well as the tenants as well.
And I mean, it's really, really good information. I mean, it even will help you even if you have a problem with your landlord. Everything that you do, I mean, let's be real about it. Everything has a code. It has a unlock code. It has a secret. The the handbook, it has the manual. You have to know how to go and talk. Just like the codes, like when you're with the police, you have to know the system. You have to know what to talk about when you're in the court. You have to know how to handle your landlord if you got a difficult landlord. Here's the person right here that can answer your questions. If you're having problems with your landlord, even with the tenants, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I look at it like this: it's either the landlord or the tenant. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I've learned that from working with a criminal that was working with a criminal management company, that there's a lot of money to this. If you have the right people, you're doing everything by the book, you can really be making some serious money being a landlord or a tenant, or being a management company that has, if you ever decide you want to buy a building, you want to buy a couple of houses, you got to know the system. It's almost like getting into the good old boys network. You got to get into the group. You just can't
That's
think that
correct.
you're just going to do this. And the next thing you know, now you're sitting up in court, didn't know the rules, didn't know this. Why not learn? And I'm going to tell you from one of the best. Look, I don't mess with, I've had my days of messing with some shady people. I've learned my lesson, but right now it's all about the Benjamins, but it's also about being around the right people at the right time that got the right information. So if you're looking for one to take your business to the next level, if you're looking, I'm saying it like that, if you're looking to become a landlord, hit us up, because the information that she gives you is worth well over $1,000 some dollars. Let's keep it real. The information that I have is well over that. But when we give you tips and information, it's your
Absolutely.
choice. But we're hoping that you're not, that what we're saying is not in vain. Like, is our living in vain? No. We're doing this
Of
because we
course
love
not.
doing it. Of course not. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a clock moment. Is my living in vain? Oh.
So what we're not going to
No.
do is have a sing off. This is your
Oh,
show,
okay.
so
Because
you'll do all the
you don't
singing.
want no this. I'm just saying. But that's also just how fun it is. Okay. That's just how fun it is when you get with the right people. You can
Yeah.
talk business and then you break off for a moment. Because sometimes you need to take that pause and be like, is my. Oh, okay. See, just went there again. I'm just saying. But on a real tip, get with people that are not afraid to share information. That when you get the information, you feel that it's for you. Just like when you're at
Right.
church, sometimes, or you talking to the elders, that they talking directly to you, but they're not, you way over there, but you heard something. Take
Hmm.
that information and apply it. What do you have to lose? If it doesn't work, guess what? Move on to the next. It could be
That's
something
right.
that somebody said. But we love what we do. We get paid for what we do. The appreciation, sometimes no, but that's where we come in at. I appreciate what she does. She appreciates what I does. I appreciate all of my mentors. I appreciate all of my spiritual leaders, my life transformation coach, because it keeps me grounded and keeps me humble.
Hmm. Hmm.
And you gotta love people. You
Oh my
gotta
gosh,
love
that's
people.
so important. That's so
You got
important.
to love.
Yeah, that's real.
It's not even a question about that, because you know who is just for the money and you're not getting no value out of it at all. Those are the ones you want to stay. And I'm gonna be honest, stay away from them. Kick them to the curb, because those just want
Yeah.
your money and they're not teaching you anything that you can come back and say, look, I tried it. Oh my God, it worked. Oh my gosh.
Right.
I just
Right.
I retweaked my LinkedIn page. I added
Right.
some videos and people were just hitting me up after they calling me. Y'all, that's how I got
Hmm.
my first interview. I retweaked my LinkedIn page and someone called me, said could they be on my show for an interview. And I don't think it was a day that I had just finished retweaking it. And somebody hit me up. These social media platforms are free, everybody. Download, once you download, like right now, when I finish downloading this, that is going straight to my YouTube page. It's going straight to my LinkedIn page. If I can, I'm going to send it straight to my IG page. You know what I'm saying? You send to
Hmm.
everywhere so that everybody can see where,
Absolutely.
who you are, what you're about, and make it happen.
Hmm.
Be quiet, sis. Anyway.
Well, listen,
any,
thank you
any
so
last
much for
words?
having me on.
Any last thing? Let them know where you find it, where they can find you one more time.
Okay, you can find me online, carissaspan.com. Each and every Monday, you can find me on Facebook conducting a landlord and tenant live session from 7 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you must reach me, my email address is carissaspan@gmail.com.
All right, my dear, and we will finish talking about your ebook and everything like that. And I'm gonna just see who else is on it. Thank you. I'm proud of you. Always be great and phenomenal as you are. And thank you for being a part of my accountability circle and holding me accountable And just like I hold you accountable, I really do appreciate it. I love you.
I love and appreciate you so much, sis. Thank you for having me
All
on.
right. Talk to you soon.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's just that simple. You get with great people and they let you know that what you've said or what you've done has made a difference. Um, what we do is not easy. We have to study. We have to show ourselves approved. I'm just not sitting here. I love helping people. I've been helping people, oh gosh, since I was a kid. Now that I'm 52, I know what and how to go about doing it in a certain order. And that's all it takes. It's just following simple steps, simple techniques, and just doing the work. The rest will come. The rest will come by. I got my latest client. I put my business cards at the beauty supply store. Uh, the last time I was there probably was in February, and it might have been a little longer because I had the same beauty supply store down the street, the one that's off of North Tryon. I hadn't been there in a while, and my latest client called me. She saw my card. Place your cards in places. You never know who might pick it up. You never know. And we clicked just like that. And we're meeting on Wednesday. And I'm so excited. I mean, so many wonderful things has been happening. And you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Take the time that you have now and reinvent and redevelop and rebuild who you are. What's your love and what's your passion? What makes you excited? What makes me excited is just helping folks go to the next level with their business. That's basically it. I love making sure that people have information. I've always been like that. Now I can do it. So again, if you would like to sit down and have a one-on-one, well, we can't sit down, you know what I mean, have a one-on-one, hit me up on, you email me at lmjewel. Let me see, put my email on here, hold on. That's my email. Also, my web address is, where's the W? L Michelle. And hit me up. Inbox me if you want to. Leave your information. I will put my phone number down. But I don't want all y'all calling me right now. Nah. I got Brenda. Hey Brenda, you got a moment? Tell everybody what you do. Jump on here and share a little bit of information. Can you jump on here, Brenda? Brenda Bookable. Can you jump on here for a minute? And Vivian, you still on here too? Avis, I see you on here. There you go, Carissa. Love it. Y'all really, really hit her up. If y'all having problems with your landlord and you have questions that are not that something's going on and you not knowing, hit Carissa up. If you want to become a landlord, you're thinking about buying some property, hit her up. Information is power. Information is key. Information is knowledge. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Brenda, can you come on? Brenda Bookable. Landlord and tenant coach. The information is there. You understand? It's right there. She's right there to teach you all that you need I'm here to teach you all that you need. Brenda, can you get on here? Let's see. Yay, nay. All right. It's just that easy, that simple, y'all. My goal is to teach and to share as much information as I can. I've watched a lot of people be excited about a lot of businesses. And then after a while, you see that level of being high. The devil's busy. I'm going to get my word out. I've seen a lot of people be so high on and about their business. And all of a sudden you start to see them trickling down. What I want to do is keep that fire, show you how to keep that fire lit. Doesn't matter what business that you're in. Get you outside of that box. And then move to the next level. Hold on, y'all. This is what happens when the devil don't want you to talk. What I'm not going to do is get choked up. Anyway, excuse me. That was not ladylike. I did cough in my hand. But when you know what you know, and you've been doing it for so long, now is the time, again, to get your mind recharged, refocused. Start doing the stuff that you love doing. Enjoy your purpose, your passion. Excuse me. And acquire new clients. Whether it's whatever business that is in, and make money from it. This is the time now. It was just on the news earlier. This is the time now that you have a window to really sit down and be creative and enjoy the fruits. And also teaching everybody. Want to be a motivational speaker? Start taking some classes. Learn to tell your story. Y'all understand how important telling your story is. I'm not talking about telling your story, oh, when I was a little girl, I watched my dad that was an entrepreneur, the best mobile detailing business. No. That is your story. But what your story is letting them know letting people know that there is a problem. You have the solution, and they can learn from it. It's just that simple. You know there's a problem. You have the solution. Let me rephrase that. You know that there's a problem. We have the solution so that you can make more money, acquire new clients. It's just that simple. Again, if you want to have I'm offering a free consultation, 25-30 minutes. And let's see what you're up to and what you want to do. Let's see who's on here. Who do I have? Brenda. Excuse me. Darling.
Hey there, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Mike,
Great.
first of all, tell everybody who you are, what you do.
I am Brenda Bull, and what I do is help navigate people through home buying process, educate and advise about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. And I do that through my services as a real estate broker through Keller Williams South Park.
See,
Yeah,
she just told you her story. That was her story.
that's my
She didn't
story.
say, "Oh, when I was a little girl, I saw somebody buy a house," no, it was none of that. Brenda, how important is it to have a mentor?
Oh my goodness, it's huge. You have to have a mentor. I like calling them accountability partners. But you need a mentor. You need someone's shoulders to stand on. You need to stand on the shoulders of giants and people that have gone before you so that they can show you the way. And you won't spend a lot of time, a lot of wasted time, on things that are not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
In order, every successful person has mentors,
Yes.
in my opinion.
And when people say that they don't, I be honest with you, I tend to stay away from them type of folks. I'm gonna be honest with
That
you.
people that say they don't have mentors, oh,
Yes.
absolutely. I,
Be,
I, I feel like everybody should have a mentor. You need to stay relevant at all times. Mentor, accountability partner, whatever you decide to call them, but you need someone to make certain that you're staying on track, someone to hold
mm-hmm.
you accountable to stay on track. I think, and we all need coaches, mentors, whatever you call them, to be able to again stay relevant and help keep you in line and in order.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you could be like I was saying in the beginning, and I told you I had 5 things on the right, 5 things on the left side, and I didn't know which one to put into order. And I'm gonna be honest with you, once I sat with Brian one session, he was like, "All right, it's time to make the money." Because you
Right.
just listen to you talk, let's forget everything else. Because you
Absolutely.
never know what level where people are. You don't know what they've been already doing. And it, like I tell everybody, it's just a small little things that could just take your business straight on up. But
Yeah.
it's steps.
Absolutely.
You're not going to be rich overnight. So it's work. But believing in yourself that you could do it, if I had not sat with a whole lot of mentors back in Maryland, then coming
Hmm.
to Charlotte, being around another set, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now and loving it.
Absolutely. I believe you need to do a lot of small things to get you to that one big goal. And
Of
I used to
course.
try to do multitask on tons of things, and we all think you can multitask, but I'm of the belief now that you can really only do one thing well. So whatever that one
Yes.
thing is, that's what you need to polish up on and make sure that that's being done correctly because
Oh,
there's
most definitely. Because we had a
yeah,
conversation about that before. And
right.
what that means is like I watch people trying to make sure I watch people do 4 or 5 things and they brilliant, they doing it. They
Mm-hmm.
doing it. I did ask God, I was like, Lord, let me just bless me with 3. Let me handle 3 things. And if I can handle 3 things, then add one more. And if I can handle that fourth one, then I know my limits. I'm not gonna be trying to be 15. I actually had 4 businesses running at one time.
Mm-hmm.
But they were self run. I don't have to do just check in and stuff like that. So it can be done. But when it comes down to the stuff that like we're doing, pull back a little bit, and it's okay because that pull back is going to take you further.
Absolutely.
Rome wasn't built in a day, but guess what though? There was some process of thinking how we're going to do this, how we're going to make it work, how we're going to build it, how we're going to structure it, and the whole 9 yards. So I
Mm-hmm.
really advise everybody. First of all, how can everybody find you again?
You can reach me at 704-649 7686. That is my direct dial, my cell phone, and I do pick up and answer. Or you can reach me at email brendabull@kw.com. But just give me a call or on Facebook at Brenda Bull.
And she can answer also. Look, I know a lot of y'all. When I said she's beyond a superstar, even though she's down here in Charlotte, don't get it twisted,
Don't
because
get it twisted. That's right.
we have a slogan for her. She's all heart and no bull.
That's it.
But if you have
The-
questions, you wanna, if you are, what states are you registered in? That is because I have people from all over. So are you
well,
licensed?
I am licensed and I can, guide you directly through the process in North Carolina and South Carolina, but Keller Williams is worldwide, nationwide. So just, if you have a property in Maryland or DC, I can connect you with one of my partners there locally that can actually work with you as well.
But
So
if you
I'm
have
not limited.
questions, yeah, but
Questions,
if you
give me a
have
call. Yeah.
questions,
Oh,
give her a
just
call,
questions.
because
Absolutely.
there you go. Her phone number, and she gave you everything. Once she goes off, she's gonna put it in, because a lot of times we don't know if we're with the right type of realtor, whether it's with Kelly Williams or whoever. Just ask the questions and then shop around, because now like I said before, it's all about these codes. It's all about the knowledge. It's all about knowing when you start to look for people, you get in there. Don't go in there blind. Don't go in there not knowing. Go in there with some knowledge and do your homework. So if you have questions, also like with Carissa, landlords and tenants, now you got a realtor. Ask those questions, because now when it's time for you to make that move, you be like, oh, so you mean I just heard you say this, but I did my research and I don't think that's true. Question people, and if they don't answer your question, then they may not be the right one for you.
Absolutely.
So what Brenda's going to, and I'll leave her information when she's off. But I want to say I love you. I appreciate you. Again, I don't put y'all in front of people that don't have knowledge. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. We don't know everything. We're not like PhD professionals, but we know what our craft is. We know where our gifts and our talents are. So I'm putting y'all in
Absolutely.
front of some real folks that are making a difference, and they do their business and their job very well. So I hit y'all up with two people, and y'all know that there's somebody they need to be that you need to have them in front of. Y'all know that they are. But I appreciate you. We will talk. We'll text. This is why sometimes I don't go to sleep sometimes, because I'm up here texting her 1 o'clock in the morning. And because that's when the mind be cranking. Because I tell you, we don't sleep.
Absolutely. We have to stay relevant and we have to do that at whatever hour it is. So,
And the
we're
smallest little
doing
questions can be an hour long conversation.
absolutely.
And knowing that my finger be hurting, but I be still trying to type. You get the point. ZZZ. I'll talk to you in the AM.
Absolutely.
But I love you and thank you for coming on. And I'm just proud of you. What other projects do you have that's going on? What else you got going on?
What other projects?
Yeah, I know you got
Well,
something else on your plate.
oh, everything real estate, anything real estate, that's where I'm trying to keep my focus right now so I can be the expert in whatever question you guys might have pertaining to real estate. And if it's something that I haven't come across, you can be assured that I will make certain that you get the correct answer.
There you go. She said it.
Absolutely. Yep,
So I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for coming on, taking the time to just drop a little bit of knowledge on folks. And
absolutely.
y'all, she'll put her information in right after she gets off. There's another person to wealth of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We're also in training. You understand what I'm saying? We're learning every day to perfect our class. I mean, perfect our talents and our gifts, and we're teaching class. You understand what I'm saying? When we
Absolutely.
talk, we're dropping nuggets. I'm just saying. So take some of the nuggets and make them nuggets, make them grow, make that money or something. Do something with it. Just don't waste our time. We know if you're not using it. Because you be like, I
Absolutely.
tried to get this house, and then you told me, didn't we tell you call Brenda and ask a question? I'm
And
just
I'm
saying.
going to be ready. I'm going to be ready,
Exactly.
willing, and able.
There it is. Well, I love you, my sister. Have a great day. You're amazing and phenomenal. Thank you for being part of my accountability circle. Love you.
Absolutely. Love you back, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks,
Talk to you
everybody.
soon.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
See, it's just that simple, you all. I don't put you around people that don't love what they're doing. They love it. And they're willing to share the information. She's going to drop her information at the bottom. Okay, Mr. Chesley, I'll be calling you on your Cali time. But this is just how simple it is, everybody. We love what we do, and we're not going to stop. And we believe in what we're doing. And I just want to say thank you for Brenda and Carissa for chiming in and dropping some knowledge and how important it is to have accountability and how important it is to have a mentor and dropping their information of what they do. Did I see what I thought I saw? Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? Wait. I saw a heart. And I would love to see that heart come again. I think I saw a heart. Wait a minute. Could it be? Let me go back there and see if I see what that heart was. I think somebody is on here. I'm waiting for her to pop back. Hey Vivian, you wanna drop a dot? Wanna drop some knowledge? I think somebody snuck it on us too. I'm waiting for her to pop in. But everybody, we take what we do very seriously. And we just want to make sure, I know for me, I just want to make sure that you're taking your business to the next level, that you're understanding what your purpose is and why you want to be in the business. There are a lot of great speakers. There are a lot of great mentors that are out here. Tune into them. After you get up in the morning time and you do your devotions and you sing or you pray to whatever God you pray to, tap into some of them podcasts and listen to what's going on. Hear what some of these folks are saying and apply it. What do you have to lose? If it's going to take your business to the next level or drop some seeds into your mind, why not use it? They're giving away free information. I'm just saying they're giving away free information. But this is your girl, Elle Michelle, founder and CEO of Elle Michelle Enterprises. I'm a radio personality, author, motivational speaker, and entrepreneur consultant. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you take your business, take you to the next level. Again, I'm actually offer free consultations. Let's sit down and talk and see what's locked in your mind. And let's open your mind and start that business. Or if you already have that business going, let's see what we can do to take your business to the next level. And see if I'm a right fit for you, you're a right fit for me. And then we'll take it to the trial session. And let's get started. How do you say, let's get this party started. There's a lot of opportunity. There's windows of opportunity that's available. Right now is the time. There are a lot of new businesses that are starting. Don't you want to be a part of that number? Don't you want to be in that lineup and making those connections? Everybody has a story. What is yours? If you don't know what your story is, come closer. Listen. Call me. Hit me up. I can help you to unlock that story. I can help you to birth that business, that passion that's inside. That's stop laughing at me, Vivian. That passion that's inside. I call it, I had to use. I'm gonna have to find out something new to say, but you remember Alien with Susan Sarandon? Remember that was inside and it came out? That business is in here. That book is in here. That play is in here. That poem, it's in here. Speaking to the youth, speaking to the elderly, speaking is in here. We just got to get it out of you. We got to get you out the way. We got to get it out. Get that ego out the way and allow youth to come forth. And all it is just sitting down and talking and asking a few questions. What is your love and what is your passion? I'm just saying, wipe on, wipe off, get out the way. A lot of times we're in our way. And when we start to get in the way, then that's when the doubt, we start listening to the negativity, start listening to the naysayers, and then you lose it. Vivian, I'm not paying you no attention. You know I already don't have any sense. But when you have mentors, coaches, life transformation coaches, accountability partners, accountability circle, it washes all that stuff out so that you can be great. And I want you to be great. Why not show the world who you are? Why not show your community who you are? Why not show who you are? This is El Michelle, CEO and founder of El Michelle Enterprises. I think I talked enough. I talked your ear enough, but I hope that you give Carissa a call, you give Brenda a call, and you give me a call. This, what we do, will change your life. It will help you to see and unlock all of the possibilities that you ever thought about doing. Make the call, hit us up, and let's tap into the locked in thoughts and visions and dreams that you've been wanting to do. Let us talk to you and unlock your mind. Help you to step outside. Like I said again, it doesn't matter what business that you're in. Everybody still needs to have a mentor, a coach that will help you to put things in perspective. And be honest with you, to see if you're in the right business. To see if you just need to go a little bit this way and then go that way. Or go this way and go that way. And then put it together. There's nothing wrong with that. You just might need to step on the outside of what you're doing to go forward. Stay with, do what you do, but change up just a little bit. Just to tweak it a little bit. You'd be surprised. Be like, wow, I didn't think about doing that. Let me try it. That's it. So, everybody, be great, be amazing, live your best life. This is the time now to start that business. again to write that book. Let's get it going. Let's get that speaking together. Let's get them juices flowing of what you need to be saying. But I love you guys. Thank you for taking the time to hear the words that came out of my mouth. That's coming from my heart. And that I hope that everybody has a good night. Stay in touch. Stay in tune. Keep on praying. Keep on believing. And all things will come true. And all dreams are possible. I love you guys. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.